Someone to make her blush.
I'm sober enough. Let's just say that. Alright, so raise your hand here if you are a certified financial expert. Okay? Hey, great. This is not for you. So everybody else who didn't raise your hand, I'm going to tell you why you don't need any of those fancy-ass credentials to become an expert. I'm going to talk today about how you can fake it till you make it. You can turn your passion for personal finance and money into legitimate expertise. And how do you do that? A few small, fakeable steps along the way. And that's exactly what I did. A couple years ago, graduated from college, $30,000 in debt. Wasn't really an expert. But then I did a few small, fakeable things in my life, climbed up the ladder, and now I design financial education video games. Kind of faked my way to that. So, let's just say one thing straight away. Having debt doesn't make you an expert. It makes for a really nice story on your blog, it makes for some really nice blog posts, but it's probably not going to make you an expert. You need to do a few more things beyond that. So why should you care about becoming an expert in the first place? One, it's going to make your blogging better. People are going to trust you. Your audience could grow, and it actually could open up a lot of opportunities for you beyond the blogging world, like speaking and coaching. So, how do you earn your personal finance street cred, like this lovely gentleman in the striped sweater on this slide? A few things. There's two important points to becoming an expert, especially when you're talking about personal finance. Number one, just do something. It's pretty simple. But it's the cornerstone for everything. And if you talk about coaching, you wish you were a coach, go coach. If you wish you could advise people about making money on their blogs, go do it. Just do something. Number two, leave your house. It's pretty simple. Step away from the computer, leave the basement, see some sunshine. Go talk to people face to face and see how they deal with money in the real world. Direct message on Twitter does not count, okay? So I'm going to give you a list of 10 things that you can do next week to become an expert. And you're not going to become like a Susie Orman expert overnight, but this is going to make you, yeah, boo. This is going to make you a more legitimate, respectable blogger in the long run. So number one, combine two unique areas of expertise, like Batman. So this could be if you're writing about getting out of debt, and you have a weird love of bacon, maybe you have a breakfast-themed personal finance blog that separates you from the rest of the world. Number two, provide a service. Even if you've never provided a service or a product before, just make something up. Put it on your website. See if somebody will bite. I did that, and I actually got a client, even though I'd never done it in the past. Number three, once you have that service or product, actually try to offer it for free. You'll get a lot of feedback from people. People will adopt the product, they can give you advice, and you can refine it, and you can become a better expert for your audience and your clients. Number four, advertise yourself offline. Talk about personal finance at parties. It's a great party topic. I actually used to introduce myself at parties as a commissioned painter, even though I'd never sold a painting in my life, and I got a lot of business. I sold like $1,000 in paintings. It's weird how if you fake it, you can make it. Next, make some new friends. The personal finance blogosphere, you guys are really nice, but there's people beyond this. Why don't you become the personal finance expert for auto mechanics or like entrepreneurial moms? Number six, interview your audience. But, you know, not like creepy old man interviews, but actually ask your audience what they're struggling with. You might be surprised by the answers. Don't assume anything. Alright, number seven, go teach a class. This is actually easier than you might think. There's a lot of personal finance, financial education classes probably already happening in your community. I actually went up to a university and asked if I could teach a class. Now I can say I'm a guest lecturer on personal finance, so you all can call me professor after this speech. Number eight, develop case studies. If you've actually helped readers in the past, or you've helped some of your clients with issues, put that all over your blog. It's really good for your self-esteem, but it's also good at branding yourself as an expert to others. Number nine, do some free work. Reach out to other industries that are related to personal finance and offer to do some free work. I actually did that with a video game company, and I said, hey, I do personal finance, you guys do financial education, I'll work for you for free. It helped me boost my resume. Finally, number 10, what's better than becoming an expert and talking to your peers about becoming an expert? So if you have the chance to talk at a conference, take the opportunity, pitch an idea, and you can kind of fake your presentation along the way like I am right now. That's okay. So, just to recap, do something, do anything. push yourself beyond the blogosphere. Just remember that everything is fakeable. You just kind of have to pretend like you know what you're doing.